back. Buy now, pay later company Klarna is reporting strong second quarter results. Its revenue jumped 27%, beating expectations. The company also posting a surprise profit with stronger growth here in the U.S. But Klarna is cutting its full year outlook, blaming weak conditions in Germany. Let's go live now to business reporter at the New York Times, Stacy Cowley. Stacy, thank you so much for your time today. So as we said, Klarna posted a surprise profit with revenue jumping 27%. What stood out to you in those results?
Well, the slow retail sales in Germany, which is something other retailers there are reporting as well, that really seems mostly tied to discretionary consumer purchases like splurges. And that's usually a sign that people are feeling squeezed and stretching more to cover their basics.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. But Klarna's U.S. business is growing strongly, right? What does that tell us about the health of the American consumer? Are people still spending, but then now leaning more on that buy now, pay a later model to maybe manage those purchases?
Yes, absolutely. The US is their fastest growing market. And overall, this is a really fast growing area in America. Americans spent about 160 billion last year through pay later loans, which is about twice what they spent 2 years earlier.
And does this come as a surprise to you at all? Because we're at a time when we're talking about, the American consumer and things are expensive, gas prices are expensive, but then Klarna is doing well. So any surprises when you look at that model and look at how their revenue is doing?
Yeah, I mean, all of the buy now, pay later companies are growing pretty fast here. And one of the things industry analysts and economists are really keeping a close eye on is this something that reflects consumer preference? Are people choosing these loans because they like the terms better than credit cards or things like that? Or is this just desperation? About half the people who use these loans are people who say they couldn't otherwise get a loan, people who are maxed out on their credit cards or can't get credit. So there is a real element of these loans in which they're becoming the only way people can make ends meet. And we are starting to see them more used for essentials, for gas and rent and utilities and things like
Wow.
that.
Okay, Stacy Cowley, thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate your insight.